Obviously come in here and clean this up with the file and Dremel this JB Weld away, but I think I'm going to just take an angle grinder to the top of this. Just grind it flat, because I think that's what's really caulking off the stem. But it's definitely bent, boys. Oof, we're going to make it work. Alright, boys, as you can see, we got our new stem on there. It was kind of a lot of work, that's why I really didn't film much of it. I was going ham on this thing, really trying to get it dialed. Got it pretty much the best I could. We filed down the bar. I also filed down the top, barely, just to kind of even it out. And we're still sitting a little bit crooked, but you could see it from the spacing on the bottom, how it's kind of tilted that way. But we're going to need a whole front end basically for this thing if we want to go back to OEM bars at this point. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now. I think I'm going to get rid of this big ball bearing NCY throttle because I do not like these ones. If you know, these are, they have a ball bearing inside of the throttle grip here. I'll show you when I take it off. It makes it where the grip is like abnormally thick and it feels really weird rather than how these ones are a normal grip. And it just feels, I don't like the way this feels. It feels like a Harley Davidson with the fat grips like this. So I'm going to remove that, get rid of the blue throttle cable. And also, I want to get this kind of set on there. We have a stage 6 front brake line. I want to make sure this is the right length. So I think that's what we're going to do real quick, is kind of get a run for this and make sure that it's all correct length. Everything mounted on the front roughly, and then we'll keep working on this front end. I really just want to make sure that this stage 6 cable is the right length, because to me this thing looks super short. This is the whole front brake line. So let's get this thing mounted up. We got the one with the 90 tip on the actual brake lever. It's a little bit better routing. I've noticed that huge difference in this version versus the one that's a 45. See, that's a little tight. I don't like that. Might have to drill a new hole, because before it kind of routed on this right side and came into a loop. I think I'm gonna drill a hole right here now. All right, brake line all routed now. Once the plastics are on, it'll kind of hold it like here, and then it has all that slack to kind of maneuver around. So should be plenty fine there. I'm gonna go ahead and bleed this thing now, throw some brake fluid in it, get this front brake bled, and then we'll work on, like I said, swapping out the throttle. I already swapped out this grip, so now we have a regular size grip, not that huge diameter one. As you can tell, that one's a big old fat. This is to come later on. I don't think we're gonna run that stage 6 gauge. I think we're gonna go with the vapor gauge, because I like the vapor gauge a lot more.